Hey there folks, Anomaly here, back with another episode from the Bare Roots server. So, you may see Zog flying about. And that's okay because he is opt, and we had a little bit of a mishap here in the server. Why is F3 on? Please go away. This mishap was, well, let me give you some backstory. We had the original server we were running on was not great. It wasn't terrible, but for various amounts of reasons, there was inconsistencies and a lot of crashing and a lot of weird glitchy stuff. So instead, oh look at this, see, lots of diamonds. So I upgraded the server to a much larger server from a different host. But yeah, I'm out of it today. Wow, during that time, or the changing, the alteration, transitions, there was a weird glitch where apparently the nether and things like there was a rollback that I did not initiate. I initiated the rollback, so to speak, from the other server because I took the world file from the old server and uploaded it to the new one. And turned out the world file was a couple hours or like almost a day old, and not quite, maybe 12 hours. But I figured the old one would still maintain, the correct time period. For whatever reason, it didn't. Instead, that one rolled back too, which doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just what happened. And so essentially we can't get back the couple hours that we lost. For me, this is not a really big deal. I didn't really do much in those hours. We'll talk about that in a minute. But oh yes, I'll talk about this in a minute too. But some folks, namely Corvus and Fleeks, have suffered greatly from this. Corvus built his base in the hours that were lost, and Fleeks built his nether portal, or nether tracks, including some of his personal effects that he lost in the nether. He lost them because they were in minecarts, and for whatever reason, the nether completely reset. I really don't know what the heck happened. I may have made a mistake, like I might have done it, but I don't know what the heck I did, because I literally just downloaded the file and then uploaded it to the new server. So we really can't roll back, so that's why Zog is in creative right now, because he's opt, and he has some more locations of the members, specifically Fleeks. He's going to give him some of the items that he lost. I think most of them. But I don't really have a lot of time, as you guys probably know. So Zog is the other person I opt to assist with stuff like that here and there. Not too much. He's more of a backup plan than anything like that. With no disrespect towards him, it's just I don't want to be. I'm not trying to give him all the work. It's just when I wasn't home much of the day to day. So you get the idea. These chickens. This is about a quarter, or not a quarter, a half of what we had, because I made the mistake of not turning this off. This is an automatic chicken farm, which I did not go over in my last video from the server, because stuff happened in the interim, and so it's pretty simple. I took the comparator and put it elsewhere. Zog helped me out with this. I had a contraption that would kind of work, but not quite as proper. A lot of tracks, good lord. Not quite as properly. So Zog helped me out because he knows how to redstone. I don't really. But I forgot to turn it off. And what it does is it sucks the eggs down into the hoppers and into this dropper, dispenser, which then sends a pulse through the comparator, which is not here, and then shoots in the air. And there's also a glitch that Zog I didn't actually know about, for one thing. Let me just say that. But Zog made me even more aware of and reminded me. Blah, blah, blah. My cheeks were cold. I was in the freezers all day. Blah, blah. That when growing from a baby into an adult, chickens can glitch out of cages, especially through stuff that's not a solid block, such as fences. So that's why there's chickens all over the place. I don't really know what to do about it, in all honesty. I'm probably just gonna kill a bunch. Well, I have to kill all of them pretty much. Some may die themselves. Some may fade out. Who knows what happens? Who knows? But I figured I'd show you because it's kind of funny in a sense because I'm an idiot and didn't turn it off. So it's probably causing some of the mob lag I was just experiencing. Oh yeah, I have 12 deaths. That's because I have been working on a new project, and I will go over and show you in a more majestic or spectacular way. Way, minus the S. So as you recall from the previous episode, we were working on a little town hall with Zog, and I'm experiencing lag. This is bothersome. I just bought this freaking server. And we didn't get too far with it. We framed it out. But the other day, I was struck with an epiphany, and ergo this structure. I built this, which is, you can probably tell. I had a few issues. This is where all the 12 deaths came from because, well, you can probably get a pretty good idea. I didn't light this up when I built this part, so mobs are always spawning down here, like that guy. There's a lot of spots where mobs can spawn, pretty much like the roof up there. So whether it's skeletons, laggy zombies, there was a little about 10 minutes where the server was getting some major lag. This was before the upgrade, of course. And I just died. Like, I died once and I'd respawn, and then zombies swarmed me again, and then so on and so forth, and I literally could not move. I just kind of sat there and rubber banded until I died or was able to punch them to death. So that's the main reason for the 12 deaths. But I am definitely, I hold what's the word? I hold the highest death counter or whatever. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on with this part up here, but I didn't want to make it just this little room here. I wanted to have a little more depth and coolness to it, so I made these little corridors, I guess, which I'm not sure what's going to go on with those either because those staircases kind of get in the way. But we kind of need stairs to go up as well. And that's pretty much the best place to put them. So we'll see what happens there. It's nowhere near finished. I feel kind of bad actually because I had intended to keep Zog more involved with the building since he offered to, and I appreciate that. I don't want to just have him help me for a little while and then cut him out completely. And I didn't really mean to cut him out completely; it just kind of happened, which might sound like complete nonsense, but this was all done in about 2 or 3 days. Not literally, what is it, 68, 72? Not literally 72 hours, but over that period of the time I got to play on the server, it was a lot of me experimenting. So I think with this little, who is it? Oh, it's Ewo. Hello. This little structure we got going on up here, this part, I think it's going to be kind of a church / Notre Dame-ish kind of thingy. Town hall. I'm not entirely sure yet. I didn't test any of this out in a world, which I probably should have because it would have come out better if I did. But we'll see what. Thankies. We'll see what happens with it. I figured I'd give you a little update on there. Beyond that, I personally haven't done a whole heck of a lot. We had not really another hub, but more of a tunnel, I guess you could say. Well, you can jump. That's new. Maybe it's not new. It's probably not new. You could jump. Where you could travel through the nether more conveniently. But as the nether was reset, that is now null and nixed. So I think all we're going to do today, or some of what we'll do today, is go over some of the building here. My nether mega superstore. Cool. Hopefully it won't die. Yeah, we're not experiencing the lag anymore. I think it was most of those chickens. There is a weird thing that I've noticed with the snapshots where, like, monsters almost always hit you. Like, right there, it might have been me glitching, but I've had the issue where, like, you go attack something and it keeps hitting you. Like, even when it's not really in your hitbox range. That's bad. What the heck was that? I hit him, like, 3 times. He should have been freaking dead as a doornail. I've been having some terrible luck with the mobs. Because, I'm kind of on an island. It's kind of dark. I should probably let it up, but I don't really have time. This is the community. Go away. Please go away. How about, what the heck? No, don't you dare. Thank you. This is the community mine shaft. And, wow, there's chickens down here. It's a little messy right now, as you can tell, because I've been grabbing a lot of materials. I've used a lot of this new stone, these three, not this kind, this kind, and then the red stuff. Andesite, troglodyte, maybe, something, I don't know. It's not troglodyte, I don't think. But anyway, that stuff. So, this goes pretty far. Not fantastically far, but it goes pretty far. And folks I have been mining the bejesus out of it because I keep needing more materials and experience points. But it's been pretty effective so far. A lot of folks are pretty diamonded. So we aren't gonna touch the farm right now because I need to redesign that. I didn't think about it, obviously. That was the derpy redstone of this part. Yeah, I'll fix it. I won't fix it. I'll fix it eventually. Die, please. So what are we gonna... What the heck is with the mob lag? Jeez. Not happy with that. That didn't work. So what are we doing here? Okay, first of all, that's stupid. That little blob with the walls. Just shh. Why did I didn't even press... what the heck? Whatever. That little chunk there, it's not gonna stay like that. That's ridiculous. That's not gonna work. But this, I like this. I'm going to replicate this up top there, and I'm probably gonna replace these pillars up here, on these two sides, with the nether quartz. But I'm currently low on that. I've got an efficiency. Oh, I could fix that now, can't I? Where's my pickaxe? Here it is. Let's just take some of my 66 diamonds and fix that up. Why does it cost so much all of a sudden? Didn't cost that much originally. Okay. That cost 16. To rename it cost 16. Jesus. Anyway. I guess we can't do that. I don't know why it freaking costs so much. Thought this whole update was supposed to bring us better enchanting, not the normal stuff. That's just lame. Lame! So we don't really want all this chicken stuff in our pockets, so let's get rid of it all. And I know someone's gonna get mad at me for doing what I did with the redstone thing, but yeah. I thought that would work, honestly. Okay, I don't really think it would work. I thought it might work. But I don't even know what my original plan was in the beginning, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to flatten out here and then become stupid looking. I think what I might just end up doing is putting another hopper system that just leads into the chest from below. That might work. That'd work faster anyway. So, what do we need to bring with us? We need to bring with us, we have food, which is good. Oh, right, we lost all of our building blocks from one of our deaths, which was a really glitchy death. It was on the previous server, and for whatever reason, we died, and it didn't, and our stuff just, like, despawned instantly or something. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah. That's the wrong button. Lol. We didn't bring the red blocks, I don't think. Can we do? I would just do it with this. For one, we're gonna get up there. I don't know what happened there. No idea. No clue. But theoretically speaking, a creeper could spawn there and then would ruin that pillar. And this quartz stuff, it took me like a few hours. Had ... Oh yeah, that was probably me. Let's just pop this stuff in. Much better, because this stuff is really a bother to get. With fortune, it'll be faster this from now on, because I didn't have fortune originally to get all this, or did I? I hope not. Or else it can take me a very long time. However, that's why it's currently just a polished andesite. I think it's called this, right? Polished andesite, yeah. That's what most of these columns are. They won't be all the time, though. We should have brought that red stuff so we could fix this. I'm going to head back to my base, grab some more my base, to the island of doom and despair, and grab some more supplies, and then we'll get back to building. And here we are on the balance beam. Jeez, I'm not going to lie. Being this high up does stress me out. Just a little bit. So luckily we have a nice view of what we're doing here. Hey. Let's get the polished stuff out. So it's... So these are... Well, this is sort of the gray. I made a mistake. I forgot that I want to have an inside border of cobblestone brick. So I didn't have that, but I'm just going to take this stone down and replace that and then build this the next block over, if that makes sense. But that's already there, so... White. Red. Red. And then a gray in the middle. And then 2 more white. Then 4 red. And then the rest are gray. And now it's over here. White. Red. Red. Right. Yeah. Red. Nope. Red. And then put a... Nope. I got the backwards. We're going to do... Boom. And then boom. Boom. And boom. 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 Right? Yeah, and then like so. Boom. So that is nice. I should have brought, seriously should have brought the correct materials with me though. I thought this would be good for at least part of the layer, but I should have part of the layer. I forgot that this was already, that I wanted to touch this gray border. That's what I mean. So let's just dig back down. Which will just take a little minute. And then gotta go grab that white stuff and then replicate and then build it in there and see how that looks. I might want to separate it like halfway through or something like that. I'm not sure. Might want to mix in the yellow. The yellow I'm not sure about. I'm not a big fan of the yellow, to be honest with you. He just walked right by me. He's gonna break all my glass, isn't he? Yeah. He's gone. I fired his pants. The best part about this is that this literally opens up in the sunset. And the sun... Well, not the sunrise, but the sunset. And the sunrise, because they rise and set in the same location. Derp. Nope. I really do desire a nice supply of ender pearls. We'll have to take out the dragon pretty soon. I know we've located at least one of the portals. That's gonna look nice, actually. I like that. Some of the more specific things, like what we're going to put inside all these rooms, or what we're going to have to lead up to the top of this building, I wish I could tell you, but I don't know myself, to be honest with you. I really haven't figured that part out. I should, and I will eventually. It's just, a lot of this has been, most of this has been completely experimental, honestly. I haven't really planned the majority of this build. I mean, I had some ideas, but, what do we need to get again? This. I think I have, I hope I have more because this might not be enough. I got any more? No, that's everything. Okay. But yes, I could get up there so much more easily with ender pearls. I only have 1. I guess I could go enderman farming, so to speak. Not literally in the end, but just do it around here. But perhaps I can't. But you know what? I'm going to meet you guys back up here on this side after we finish filling this in, and because I know I'm running out of time. I'm really pretty sure this is going to be a fairly long episode, which isn't bad, but I don't like having longer episodes because I'm the kind of person, I don't get bored, but I've been told that I can only be handled in small doses because of my spontaneous and erratic thought process and activities. Maybe that's incorrect, though. You never know. My guess is that it was not. Let's get rid of this. So I'll meet you over back here when I'm all set. Okay, so all set. That part, those windows are completed until further notice. And there is Zog. He was kind enough to come over and donate some sand to the project, as I will be using a lot windows for the front here as well. I'm not sure what kind. I has steel. I may not have any flint though. That is possible. If not, let's put this together for him. Totally had it. Heh. Heg. Yeah. If you notice my, there may be some derpiness in my motion or typing. And, that was a lie, but I was pretty close to it. You will find it's because I ripped off part of my, one of my fingernails today. Not on purpose. I'm not some sort of sadist, but or masochist or whatever. Yes. Okay, there we go. So it's looking pretty cool so far, I think. The yellow, I'm pretty sure the yellow is gonna have to go. That was an experiment to play off the fact that it was mostly just white and grays and stuff like that. But with the fact that I'm using this pattern that I have, this kind of a mosaic in the sense that I have for the bottom here, the floor, up here as well, it's just gonna be nah. So we're gonna get rid of that as well. Maybe not now though, eventually. Yeah. There. Yeah. Not sure exactly what he means by that. Is there another portal from spawn to the nether? Don't go through this spawn nether portal yet. Okay, I'm confused. Not terribly confused, but I'm not sure exactly what they mean, but I'm just going to continue with my little video here. So, this is going to be all we've got going on for today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, feel free to check out the upcoming videos and the previous video. There being only one so far, but more to come. So, I will catch you all later. Toodaloo, home slices.